Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project planning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. It has been a little while since I filmed my last video, and so I'm a little bit rusty. And because I have been off for the 2 months, I wanted to show you some things that I have picked up in, it's been, I think, a total of 3 months consecutively. I do have a few other items on the way, but those I'll film in another video and potentially put them up maybe after this video, like on the same day or in the future, but not sure. So let's go ahead and talk about these things first. I'm not going to be doing a beauty bank for the summer. I gave myself that time off. And honestly, that's kind of something that I am considering like not doing anymore. I might just do like hauls and empties. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments if you like the buys and buys, or I might not be doing beauty rehab, but I'll just do a buys and buys. Like buy BYE for the stuff that's leaving my collection and BUY for the items that I'm bringing in. But let me know in the comments what you guys like seeing on my channel, and I will proceed in the way I feel like fits my channel best. So if I hear more of one or the other, I'll continue with maybe that, as long as it like fits what I want to do. So even if you have a fresh idea, let me know. But let's just talk about some of the samples that I received for free. There's only two here that are larger, because with the other orders I either got a discount or points, or just didn't have, like, the order was less than whatever amount to get. Like, it was less than, I think it's $30 where you have to reach to get a free sample, and so if the order wasn't $30, I didn't get a free sample. So the first one is the Watchy Luminescence, and this says glow boosting day cream. This for some reason is not closing. There we go. This is what it looks like here. And I think it looks like that. I'm not sure what the sample looks like. I haven't actually physically opened it to see what it looks like. Okay, it's just a white little tube. So, and it's only filled up to here. I can see the packaging, and it's only filled, like, it's kind of on like a little bit of a slant, but there's like very little product in here, which they could have really cut this down, if I'm being honest. It's only 3 mils. So I'll put that in my turn and burn stuff, and I'll put this in recycling. And then this is the Solwasu Concentrated Ginseng Rejuvenating Serum, and I absolutely love this stuff, but I usually try to just get it on sample because it's quite expensive. So when I do see a sample that I can get it for free, I do that. And this one is a total of 5 mils, so there's a good amount of product in this one. And this one I'll also put in with my turn and burn sample stuff. All right, so this is kind of going to be a mishmash because I've picked things up here and there, so I'll just discuss as I show you guys stuff. But of course, eyeshadow stuff will be at the end, because there's mostly that. I've really not been buying a ton of other things, just replacement stuff. But eyeshadows, I'm still like really interested in playing around with stuff and bringing in newer things and parting with the stuff that's kind of getting to the expired point. So I have been slowly decluttering my collection, and I will have a future eyeshadow palette collection / declutter video coming. I really want to get through that for sure, because inventory will be coming up at the end of the year, and I want to make sure that I sift through everything first. So the first thing I'll show you guys is my Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer, and this has been on my list for about 2 years. I do have these in other shades, but of course this is my like lighter summer shade, and I am missing that, and so I thought I would get it. It's in the shade 3N, and it's literally my favorite concealer out of all, and I love it, and it'll suit me right now, and so I'm really happy to have this. It's, again, my favorite, so I always want to make sure that I have this stocked and on hand because I enjoy it so much. The next thing I have is to replace my other one that I finished, which is the Kosas Dream Beam Sunlit Comfy Smooth Sunscreen, and it has a broad spectrum SPF of SPF 40, and it's water resistant for up to 80 minutes. So I really like this a lot. It's got like a nice tint color to it. It's really beautiful. And like I said, I finished my other tube, and this one is good until July of 2026. So this will get me through the rest of summer, and then also into spring and summer next year. So I'm really happy to have this. So I'll put that one aside here. Yeah, good enough. And I have two lip things, and I'm on a lip no-buy, but these ones I needed to replace because I am currently using one, and I got both of these because they're very different, so I got them for different reasons. The first one is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Plumping Lip Oil, but it's got this really weird, like, fuzzy looking spongy top, and it's like fuzzy. It's actually like fuzzy. And I know there's like product, I'm sorry, there's product, but you can see there's a glowy shift to it. It's pretty much like a purpley shade, and then when it gets into the light, it's like a golden shade. I got this because I had the lip gloss from Pat McGrath, and it was the most beautiful lip gloss I've ever used. I loved it so much, and this reminded me of it a lot, and I wanted to use this as a topper lip gloss. It is a lip oil, so I know it would break down lipstick if I wear it a little bit, but I figure if I use a lip pencil and then I use this over top, it would give me the same effect. But it's a little, not a little tacky, it's actually very tacky. It's a very, very, very sticky product, and it's also extremely metallic, so I'm not sure that I absolutely love the color, but I think if I can top it over a lipstick, it would be nice. It looks really pretty on my hand, but like this is what it looks like on my lips, which is like screaming metallic. So the primary look on my lips is that really shiny metallic shade, and it is a little bit much for me if I'm being honest. So I think if I topped it over either another lip oil or maybe another lipstick or something, maybe that would be fine, but on its own it's just very tacky. So I will definitely get the use on it, but it's just not the consistency that I was expecting, because I'm replacing my Maracuja Juicy Lip, and this one is in the shade Coconut. I don't know what shade I currently have. Let me grab it out of my purse and I can show you guys. The one I'm working on is the shade, does it have the shade on it? It doesn't have the shade on it. I can't remember. I think it's supposed to be on the end, but the sticker came off, so I'm so sorry, but it's not the same color. This one is like a really light pinky shade, which is really cute and really pretty, but this coconut shade is a lot darker. You can see it's a lot more brown, a lot darker, and I wanted something that was a little bit more of a tint to it, so that's why I picked that one up. But I just needed to replace the one that I'm currently using. Have to make sure my kid doesn't make an appearance, so I'm gonna pull it over this way. There we go. All right, so the next thing I'll show you guys is this Clionadh nail lacquer, and obviously it's like this nail polish. And this is in the shade Luxe. And I have a couple of these from Clionadh, but I feel like if I buy one at a time, like once every like 6 months or something, that's fine. I don't need a bajillion nail polishes anymore. I'm fine with having like a little box of them and that's it. I used to have so many and it just got to be too much. So now I'm really curated with what I have, and I don't have anything quite like this. So I'm really happy to have this in my collection, and I think once I'm done with this red stuff, I will put this on because it looks really pretty and it's very, very pearlescent and cute. So that is that. I also got this Saint Tropez Sunlit Skin, which is a bronzing tint and tan, and it is apparently a serum tint. So it's like, you can put it on, it also tints, but it also bronzes, which is really, really nice. It says to apply directly to clean, dry skin with a precision dropper, which is obviously in there. And then blend evenly across the face with the Saint Tropez Tantour and applicator brush with your fingertips, and shake before use. And this is what the product looks like. So really, it's like not a huge product, but I don't need a lot because I really mostly only use this stuff on my face, and it's so pretty. Like, I do love the fact that it's going to give me a nice tint, because, oh, see, this is what the applicator drop thing looks like. So you just put that on your face and mush it in, and it gives you like a bronze, but also like tints your skin. And that's why I got that, because I'm using the Paradise Isle, is that what it's called? Paradise Isle face drops, and then I also have the spray for the body, which I really just use on my legs, and so it lasts me a really long time. But I love that stuff. But when I saw this and it was half price, I thought I would try that, because I'm always about trying something that's going to be more affordable, which this is way more affordable than buying a full priced product of Paradise Isle. So I thought I would try this one out, and I think, yeah, I don't think I need this. So I'm going to recycle the packaging, and I'm going to put this aside to use in the future. I also grabbed from Lethal Cosmetics. This is a mixing liquid, so basically like a mixing medium, which I have some, but one of them spilled all over the place a while ago when I was trying to mix some stuff, and the thing just kind of like fell over. And yeah, unfortunately they're small, so unfortunately like majority of it tipped out, and yeah, that really sucked. But I got this one from Lethal Cosmetics, so hopefully it's okay. The packaging is breaking apart, like the box is breaking apart. I don't even know it was glued actually, but the adhesive is not sticking, so I'm just going to toss that and hang on to this. All right, we're almost at eyeshadows. This is the last item, but this is called the Fashion Fair, where is it? FF Set It Loose powder. I don't know what FF, I guess Fashion Fair. And it's in Truly Tawny. And let me just grab scissors and open this up. But this is just a loose setting powder. And I can't remember if this was like the medium shade or if this was the lighter shade, because I finished like a few. Oh yeah, this is like the more medium shade, so this will match me better right now, which is perfect because I'm just about, spoiler alert, finished one of my other ones, and I already finished another one as well. So I'll have quite a few loose powders out, so it's nice to have this in my collection. Okay, so now it is eyeshadows, and then once I'm done all this, of course, I'll post this video, and when I receive the other items, I will probably do a separate video, maybe post it on the same day, and if not, I will film that much later. But let's talk about the eyeshadows I have here. So I really have been enjoying my Patrick Ta duo eyeshadow. I just have one of them. I've been really enjoying that a lot. And I've also been really enjoying, I have a single one from Bobbi Brown, and I can't remember what the name of it is called, but it's got like this little unicorn or something on top, and it's very sparkly and very beautiful. And so single eyeshadows or duo eyeshadows, I have been really enjoying throwing those into my eye looks. So I'll use a larger palette, do the full like outer corner, brow bone, crease, all that stuff, and then I'll take a single eyeshadow and just kind of like top it on pretty much the whole thing, and it's so pretty. So I decided to get this one from Charlotte Tilbury. It was on sale, and it's in the shade Diamond Eyes. And I've heard very good things about these. I have been watching for years, and finally I was like, okay, it's on sale. I'm going to grab one. This is what the packaging looks like. I'm sure you guys have seen these around. But again, this is called Diamond Eyes, and it's more of the style I'm kind of loving. I don't really want a ton of fun color shades, like the super colorful shades. I just wanted something a little more neutral, a little more champagne-y, and so I thought this was a really, really beautiful shade that I could incorporate into my looks. It's really gorgeous, very, very, very shifty. Now I have a lot of pre-sparkle on my hands, so bear with me. You'll see the swatch right away. It's you can see, very reflective and very beautiful, and just absolutely sparkly and gorgeous. So I'm very happy to have that. That one will go into my collection. I'm going to recycle that, because apparently you can recycle this. Yeah, interesting. That looks like plastic to me, but it says you can recycle it. So I'm going to put that in my collection. And now we'll talk palettes. So I have a good assortment. I'm sure if you've seen the thumbnail, you can see I have a huge assortment coming in. And these are mostly new. Some of them are older, were heavily reduced, and yeah, I'll tell you that as I go. So this one was 50% off, and this is the Vivette eyeshadow palette from Adept Cosmetics. It has that same lacy exterior of the palette, just like the other ones that they had. There's some sequins on here too, I never even realized, but there is sequins on the palette. And this one is extremely colorful for matte shades, but the toppers slash shimmery shades are very, very light. And I really think this is a nice mix. It wasn't something that was I wasn't drawn to it originally. It wasn't something that I was like, oh my gosh, but I have been eyeing it for a bit, knowing that occasionally their older stuff does get discontinued and then you can no longer get it. And I thought at 50% off, this one was one that I was really eyeing because of the shimmer shades. They are stunning. So I'll swatch one or two for you here. So I'm swatching Belle Marron and Histoire. I probably butchered that, but those are the shades there. And these are very, very like current shades that I would be wearing. This one's a little more taupey. This one's a little more sparkly. It looks a little glittery, but I don't think they use glitter. So I think I'm safe, but very beautiful. All three of those are gorgeous. And I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of all of these. Then I need a, what do you call that? A napkin, like something to wipe my hands off of. And I just finished some of my wipes, so yeah. Okay, I have this Cryptine Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. It's called the Alter palette, I believe. Is that what that's called? No, I have the Alter palette though. This is, what is this called now? Burnt Forest. That's what it's called, Burnt Forest. It's not anywhere on here, is it? Okay, it's on the inside on the mirror. It says right here, Burnt Forest. So I will just have to remember to look inside. I wish brands would put it on this part, but, or like just above where they put the name, but that's okay. But I love the packaging. Very cool, but I'm not buying it for the external packaging. What I'm buying it for is this dreamy goodness on the inside. Oh, this is beautiful. Because my province is under heavy wildfire, I don't like this name, Burnt Forest, because yeah, that's traumatic. It's really sad. I mean, this is obviously not for that. It's just a color story, but it's just, it makes me really sad. But this is a very beautiful color story. Honestly, the brand did a really good job, and I eyed that one up for quite some time before I bit the bullet. It's beautiful. And then I got the Glaminatrix Bonfire palette, which I'm sure many of you either currently have or have seen. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I just did an unboxing kind of swatchy video on YouTube. Was it YouTube or Instagram? It might have been Instagram. I can't remember where I posted that now. So I apologize, but this is what it looks like. And this is gorgeous because not only can you use these as a 2 eyeshadow duo, like duo, etc., or you can use them as a quad, which is absolutely awesome. I really like this. And of course you can use them however you want, the whole eyeshadow palette if you want to. But I absolutely love the fact that they thought about, you know, consumers that want to do a duo look or consumers that want to do quad or all of it. Like, I thought that was really well thought out and really well done. So great job by them. And I really love the packaging. It's gorgeous as well. Orange, like how many, ooh, oh my gosh, please, I gotta check this now because I totally just dropped this palette. And we're okay. Yay. But I love when brands go out of the box. Like, I've not seen, I don't think any other eyeshadow palette be this kind of bright orange, so I'm here for that. And then we have some smaller ones, little tinies. So the first one was also on discount, and this is the Glaminatrix Cosmetics Elegant Eyes eyeshadow palette in, is that Elegant Eyes the shade name? I think that's the shade name. And this, oh, this packaging, I love this because it looks very Gucci, like the new bronzer. Was it Gucci or Dior? Dior. It looks like Dior. So they have their bronzer that came out with this similar kind of like cushiony packaging, which I love it. I think it looks so lush. And then the inside is gorgeous. I have used the palette. I think it's beautiful. And my favorite is this darker all over lid shade. This one is just a little too light, but again, they're doing the duo, or you can use the whole thing. So again, very well thought out. And I know I'm going to get use on every single one of those. I just love a little bit of a more, not so stark white looking topper. I really like just a hint darker than that. So, but that is beautiful. I really enjoyed wearing that. Next, I have the Light Scatters, the Multichrome palette from Clionadh Cosmetics. And this is with, I want to say Millie. I think it was Millie who, yeah, Bad to the Brow. And she did a fantastic job on this. Like, these are fabulous. I do have this on today. I'm wearing this one right here all over my lid, so hopefully you can see. I think this is absolutely beautiful. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. Probably my favorite in the whole palette. Oh, see, that's what I really love on the lid, is something like that. At the same time, like, how absolutely stunning. Let me go down here like this. How stunning is that? Oh, it's like a greenish, pinkish, glow in the dark looking color. Or black lit color. It's so gorgeous. This whole palette is stunning. But that is called Light Scatters, and highly recommend. I have one more. I have one more small one, which is also Cryptine Cosmetics, and this is the Alter palette. My kid is just having a great time playing with his toys, so forgive his noise. He'll have not his noise he's making, but the noise that he's with his toys and everything. You'll hear it soon because he's having a great time with trains and things. He's busy building. But this palette is so pretty, so gorgeous, and again, it's on the inside of the palette, on the mirror. It's inscripted, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I don't know what this is called again. For some reason, inscripted is coming to my mind. I think that's wrong. So if there's a word that is different, let me know in the comments. But this is what the Alter palette looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's really making the noise. I am going to swatch Hermes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I love that. I would wear all of these all over my eyes. And I did the video with this as well. When I swatched the Bonfire palette, I swatched this one as well. So take a look for that video. And I wonder, I can't remember where I posted it. I think it's on Instagram. So if I post it on Instagram, I'll see if I can send it to YouTube or download it and share it to YouTube. I'll see if I can do that. I don't even know if I can do that. I feel like I'm totally out of the loop right now because it's been a while since I filmed. Okay, we're on to the larger eyeshadow palettes now. So let's go ahead and start. I have the Bella Beauty Bar Ocean Jewel eyeshadow palette. If you are interested in buying from the brand itself on their website, I do have a coupon code. It is all one word, and it is Project Beauty. If you didn't hear that because my kid is yelling, Project Beauty. Same as my name, except it's all one word. So I want to show you the actual packaging is the same as this part, which is really nice. You're not getting something different and missing out. And then, of course, this is the gorgeous, gorgeous inside of the palette. Fabulous, fabulous color story. They do such good purples. Let me tell you, even their matte shades are stunning. Absolutely love this. I have used this a few times and I really enjoy it, especially this shade right here. Perfect. It's a fabulous color. I love it. And I'm really all about a green to teal to purple eyeshadow story. I love it so much, and I'm so glad I have a palette that gets me there all in one piece now, instead of having to go from palette to palette to palette to define that shade. It's all here. I love that so much. Next, I have the Unoriginal Nudes, and this is from Bella Beauty Bar as well. This is, I believe, off of Mean Girls, because it looks like is it the Mean Book, or I can't remember. Why can't I remember what everything is called today. But anyhow, so cute. I love how they did all of the like intricate little, I don't want to call it like not chicken scratch. That's not what I'm trying to say, but you know, like um scribbles, but cute like artistic scribbles. Anyways, this is what the inside looks like, and it's gorgeous. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful neutrals, and I am totally here for this eyeshadow palette. I love the fact that it goes 5 rows, and you can go all the way down if you want, anywhere, whatever. You can make quad here, quad here, quad here. You can figure it all out, and it doesn't matter what you're using, you'll find a way to use this palette, no matter what your experience level is with makeup. So they did such a good job. Such a good job. I can't remember what that book is called. It's Mean Girls. And the book is the... Why can't I remember? It's going to really bother me. I've watched that movie so many times, and for some reason, I can't remember what that's called. And then I have a Glaminatrix Cosmetics eyeshadow palette in Timeless Tones. And the outside of the packaging looks different than the inside, and I love this. I wish this is what the palette looked like. But regardless, the inside of the palette is really beautiful, and I can't wait to share it with you. So this is what Timeless Tones looks like. Again, this is very white, very stark white. I love this. That is a beautiful contrast. This is too white for me. So that's why I'm like, oh, I want something different. But the inside is gorgeous. I really like this. I'm not a super fan of that shade, but everything else is perfection in here. The only reason I say that is because I don't usually typically wear that color. It's not that the color is bad or the aesthetic is bad or anything. It's just my personal preference. Typically, I don't normally wear that shade. It's a very gray, light blue, and it's just not usually my jam. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to use it. It's just it's too similar to my eye color. Like if you look, it's just a little bit too similar to my eye color if you mix those two together. And I just don't usually wear shades that are very similar to my eye color. So this is so gorgeous. And I do like that they're using slightly smaller eyeshadow pans. So that's always nice. I do wish that this was a little bit shorter so that I could stand it up in my Alex 9 drawers. Like stand it up like that. But this will have to go in another drawer now. So these sizes are just a little bit too tall for me. I don't love that. But that's okay. Obviously, I'm like totally here for them anyway. Last but not least, I have the Adept Cosmetics EBE's eyeshadow and pressed pigment palette. Now I'm gonna do this with you guys, so let me just grab this part and I'll grab the top corner. Oh, that was satisfying. All right, this is beautiful, isn't it? It's gonna get super fingerprinty. It looks like a dark mirror, which I love. But this is what the palette looks like. So you have the aliens on the inside on the mirror, which is gorgeous, and then you have the oh my god, this color story is everything. It's absolutely beautiful. And yes, I've used this as well, and I loved every minute of it, and I need to use it again because it's stunning. I love this turdy mustard shade in with these like grungy purples. I feel like Pat McGrath has her rose shades. Adept Cosmetics always uses these grungy purples, and I don't understand. What is wrong with browns? Where's the neutrals? I would have loved to see... I get that for this palette it makes sense because it's like the grays. You know, you have grays and greens and things like that. I get it. And they're all like a grayed undertone of like a gray purple, a gray mustardy poop brown color, whatever, green or poop green. And then you have this like grayed out, almost like a sage color, which I use, which was beautiful, by the way. So I understand because this is EBE's that it's like alien-esque, you're gonna want the gray undertone. So I get it for this palette, but they have a lot of the kind of grayish purples in their palettes, and like I have enough gray purples now. Like let's move on to some browns that I go through way more often than the grayish undertones. That's the only critique, but not on this palette. On this palette it makes sense. On the other palettes, you know. But that's everything that I have. That's a lot of stuff, and like I said, I do have a few more coming. I want to say I have 3, maybe 4 more things coming. one is not available till August. And I think, yeah, this will be, I'm trying to like have thoughts right now, and I'm forgetting how to film. But I am receiving that one, and then, yeah, I'll post these. You know what? I'll post them all together, I think. I'll post them all together, or I'll do a pre coming back into September with these. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but you'll see it when you see it. I'm just talking out loud and being ridiculous right now. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this and for joining me and my chaos. But yeah, me and my kiddo are back. Of course, he's in the background as always. But I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day and that you enjoyed the beautiful things that I'm bringing into my collection that I will love and use like crazy. And leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I know it's been a while, and I appreciate you guys allowing me to have that time for me and my family over the summer. And yeah, I look forward to more in the future. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.